Hey everyone, welcome to the fifth episode of Coffee Around the Globe. Usually we have these on Wednesday, but since this is the beginning of camp week, of our NRB online camp week, we wanted to have something special for everyone. Yeah, so we wanted to incorporate a Monday and to get everyone's week started and to hear some cool things that are happening around the globe. And so I have the privilege usually of Coffee Around the Globe to have an interview with several coaches, players, people involved in the basketball world. And so today I get an awesome opportunity because I get to interview two players that will actually be the future basketball players, coaches, youth work, ministry work, players in Lörrach, Germany. Their names are Stefan Ellis and Marius Gab. And so I am really excited to get this going and to have them on this call and to have them being interviewed. Maybe some of y'all that are living in Lörrach want to be involved and call me, ask questions, things like that. So without further notice, let me get one of them on here to go. We can start that interview question and discussion. So I'm really excited to introduce Stefan Ellis, and he can be connecting with us this morning or evening or wherever you're at. All right. Hey, what's up, Steph? How are you?
Pretty good. How you doing?
Are you there? Good. There's a little bit of lag, but it'll be okay. But that's technology. You gotta go with it. But you can hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Perfect.
It's like going in and out.
Okay. We'll go on with it.
Okay.
If it doesn't work out, then we'll just have you come in and come back out. How about that?
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, so begin. Tell us who you are, how old you are, what city you're from. Introduce yourself.
I'm Stefan Ellis. I'm from South Phoenix, Arizona, 24, and I just graduated from Champion Christian College with my degree in sports management. Now I'm headed off to Lörrach, Germany to go play for the CVJM in Lörrach.
Okay, awesome. Maybe you can put the camera down a little bit so we can see. Yeah, perfect. That's perfect. Cool. Yeah. Are you excited about going? This is your first time going over.
Yes, sir.
Awesome.
Very excited.
About favorite basketball player?
As of right now, I have two. And those are Bradley Beal, that plays for the Washington Wizards, and Damian Lillard.
Okay. And why are those your favorite?
Well, I would probably have to say because I try to mimic my game after those two, and I just think Bradley Beal is like the best shooting guard in the NBA, to be honest.
Okay. Hey, I'm not gonna argue. I'm not gonna argue with you.
Then I think some people might have the same opinion about this one, but I think Damian Lillard is the best point guard in the league right now. Yeah.
Okay. What about we're gonna switch up? What about what's your favorite food? So for all those families wanting to meet you, what can they make for you while you're over there in Germany?
I'm a big chicken wing fan. I love chicken wings.
Okay. Chicken, okay. And
that's right in my heart.
favorite activity outside of basketball?
I'll probably have to say playing video games. Because I love to play 2K.
Okay. Oh, so you're going to be challenging all those kids out there, huh?
Oh, yeah, of course. Best 2K player.
I'm going to leave that to you.
All right.
So, yeah, kind of going off of 2K, talking about basketball. What about your basketball experience? Maybe share a little bit about your path, where you played in high school, where you went to college, and kind of your path towards getting this contract in Lörrach.
Well, I'll start with basketball. I was actually a football player, actually. Like, before basketball and anything, I played football. Like, that was my main sport. I played quarterback.
Okay.
Then some stuff happened, and I just stopped playing. Then I'll probably have to say, like, my junior year of high school, that's when I started to take basketball really serious.
Mm.
Then after my senior year, took a year off. Then I actually got recruited to a school in Montana called Yellowstone Christian College.
Okay.
It's a small Christian school in Montana. Spent 2 years there. Then spent my last 2 years in Arkansas
Mm.
at Champion Christian College, and ever since then, I just my coach, my college coach was Coach Epps, and
Mm.
he helped me get like this little contract thing with the CVJM in Lörrach, and just been in contact. I've just been in contact with them ever since then.
Mm. I keep hearing Coach Ebb's name gets brought up a lot with the players that come on
Yeah,
partner with Nugely. Tell me about him. Is he a good coach? Great coach?
great.
Maybe shout out to him.
Yeah, shout out to Coach Epps. He wonderful person, wonderful coach, great coach, and he when he said he's going to look after his players, he truly means that. And I just think he's a great guy, awesome guy. He's like a father figure to me. So without him, I wouldn't be here today. So a huge shout out to Coach Epps.
That's good. That's good to always have those guys, being mentor, and just looking out for us, That's a big thing usually. It's once part of family, always family. So
Yes, sir.
you over there in Germany know that you're part of a bigger family, not just the family in Lörrach or with Coach Ez, but players, coaches all around the world.
Yes, sir.
I know you're excited to get over there, and this is your first time overseas. Do you have any goals for yourself as a player or even as a coach for this upcoming season?
Well, as a player, my goal is just to help out my team as much as I can. Whatever the coach need me to do, I'm willing to do it, and I'm just willing to just have fun and enjoy this experience going to Germany. Then
And
go ahead.
have you ever coached before, or is this going to be a new thing for you to coaching the youth?
No, I actually coached before. I coached a younger group about I'll probably have to say about around seven and eight, like around that age group. But I'm actually pretty excited to impact some lives and be able to teach others out there in different countries like how we play ball in America and just mix it together and
Definitely.
be able to look out.
The cool thing, you kind of mentioned it, teaching them about basketball, but also the CVJM and Lörrach, their big focus is not only basketball, right? Their big focus is also teaching about life, having those guys, women around you, being a mentor, teaching them, teaching the kids about faith. And that's the thing that I've been talking to you about is you're big in the faith as well. And so maybe share about that. How did you get to know God? Maybe share how God's impacted your life.
Well, like I said, I used to play football and that was my main sport, and God just blessed me with the opportunity to play basketball. And if it wasn't for God, like I said, I wouldn't be here today and had all the opportunities that I have at this moment. And I just want to thank Him for everything. Like I said, we cannot do anything in life without God, pretty much. And that's just my little message of faith.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's a good message to have for sure, especially kids that are tuning in right now. So, yeah, I don't want to keep you on too long.
Oh, no, you're okay. You're okay.
Any last encouraging words or something that people maybe don't know about you that you want them to know about you before you head over there?
I'm a big shoe guy. I love shoes.
Shoes.
Yeah, I'm a big shoe guy. So if you want to keep in my heart, shoes is always number one. And
Okay.
my words of advice are just for all the young ones out there, just keep working hard. Hard work always pays off. Just continue just to have faith and stay true to yourself.
That's good. That's good work for sure. I know a lot of kids need to hear that, especially during these times right now. So yeah, we're praying for you, man. We're hoping that you're able to get overseas.
Yes, sir.
That the borders are open. Like I said, we appreciate you very much. We love that you're part of the online experience that we're having right now this week, but
Yes,
also
sir.
that you're be able to bless those kids in Lörrach. Not only
Of course.
being a player or coach, but also being someone that they can look up to. You have a great opportunity to use basketball as a platform to reach others. I'm glad to know you. Honored to have you as a brother in Christ, but also knowing that you're going to be in Lörrach. I love that place.
Right.
Shout out to Lörrach. You'll soon know me. Big family place. I love that place. But thank you again so much for having this discussion. And I hope those out there are able to know a little bit more about Steph.
Feel free to hit me up if anyone wants to, get to know me. Just feel free to hit me up.
Awesome. Perfect. Thanks, man. Have a good rest of the day, and I'll see you tomorrow for the second day of camp.
You too.
All right. See ya.
Sure.
All right, everyone. So Steph left this interview, and so I'm going to actually add on the second person. So like I said, this is a special series, special episode, because we have two people that I'm interviewing, because why not? Two's always better than one, right? This next guy, he's actually going back to Lörrach. He's going to be able to be the other second import in Lörrach, Germany, to be able to help coach, serve, and be able to help out being a mentor, right? And so I'm really excited. He's a good friend of mine. I've known him for a while now. And yeah, I'm going to invite him to be on this call. There he is, the man in action.
What's up? What's up?
So, yeah, I know they don't want to know about me. They want to know about you. So, give the people what they want, right? So,
right.
Who are you? What's your name? Where you're from? City you grew up in? City that you're in? Nationality? All that.
Yeah, my name is Marius Gab. I'm 23 years old. Grew up in Lörrach. That's my hometown basically. I started playing when I was 14 in the CVJM U16 group until I was 18. Then I moved to Hamburg, one of the most beautiful cities in Germany. Worked there. Didn't play basketball there because I had my focus on work, my career. Working at retail, you have to sacrifice something to get up, So didn't play in Hamburg. Then I moved 2.5 years ago. I moved to Bamberg, which is one of the main basketball cities in Germany. Started playing here again with the DJK Bamberg, and then the last season with the SV Patstadt here in Bamberg.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay, and so the cool thing about you is that you're not American.
No, I'm German.
Okay.
All through German. Yeah.
Okay. So that's cool because now you'll be able to maybe even communicate a little bit better than what the new American would be, right? And so also you've been in Lörrach before, and so you'll be able to see some old friends, reminisce, and well, as a new person, right? To give some people maybe a quick question to give some people more information about you.
Sure.
Favorite basketball player and why?
I have a few. The thing with growing up in Germany is you don't have the one home team, so you pick the most, sometimes you pick the most famous players just because they're the most known over the world, For me, I like every German player, of course. Dennis Schröder, Daniel Theiss, Maximilian Kleber, all these people. And of course, I like LeBron James. It's like an easy guy to like, But also the one guy that really brought me to basketball was Dwayne Wade. I love Dwayne Wade. Yeah.
Okay, awesome. Yeah, those are several good ones. It's hard to choose, I know. Maybe it was a little bit easier about 15, 20 years ago, but now it's just great after greatness coming, you know?
Yeah, it's crazy.
What about favorite food? What would you love for people to make for you?
Tough one. I love German food. Like I love all this schnitzel and all that stuff. I love it. But I also love chicken. Everything besides chicken. Everything around chicken. I love chicken. Yeah, some good burritos. I like burritos too.
Oh, okay. You hear that, people, kids? Give this coach a burrito. You get more playing time.
You know it.
All right. Favorite activity outside of basketball. So what can we expect seeing from you outside of basketball?
I'm a big sneaker guy. So
another sneaker guy.
I work sneaker retail. I'm a store manager in sneaker retail. So it's like one of my biggest hobbies. But other than that, I play video games as well. Like Steph and I, we got a connection on that one too. Yeah, that's basically it. Hanging around.
Have you and Steph played 2K against each other yet?
Not yet.
Oh,
he's on Xbox. He's not on PS4 yet. But when we in Lörrach, I'm gonna challenge him.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah. So, just shoes in general and 2K. All right. I think y'all are fitting together. That's perfect.
That's basically the life right now.
So, you have a different path, you know, than what Steph had in the interview. Being in America, high school, college, and you kind of shared a little bit about that, you know, going to Hamburg and then Bamberg. But what about basketball experience? Did you ever play at a high level, or take us on a journey so other people can see that.
Yeah, so a lot of Americans maybe don't know basketball system or the school system in Germany is different than in the States, you know, like in the States you have all these, like you play ball for your school basically, right? Here in Germany, we don't play like for our schools. Like maybe we have like a basketball class in school or whatnot, but we don't play like as a school team basically. So we have different clubs in the area where we play for. For me, it was Lörrach because it was the closest at home, obviously. So I played there. I mean, I played U16. We had a good U16 team when I was on there. We played U18. We had a good U18 team. We moved up with U18 and we played like the highest league in Baden-Württemberg in our state, Oberliga. So that was a pretty fun experience. But other than that, in Hamburg, I didn't play because I just hadn't the time for it. I didn't find time for it. And here in Bamberg, we just play Bezirksoberliga, which, you know, like equals, like, it's an okay league. Yeah.
Okay. But what you've actually had the opportunity to do also is play with, have the opportunity to know a lot of Americans and play with them, right? Summers.
Yeah. That's what I like about basketball, and grew up in Lörrach because like Lörrach is like one of the biggest news release basketball camp in the summers. So I started playing, or my first basketball camp was in 2013. I just saw like an old picture. You was on that tour too.
What?
Yeah, you were on there. That was my first tour as a player or as a camper. And then after that, I started helping, leading in all over Germany as well, like Lörrach, and then in Lauf. I did the last few years. Then I did camp in Munich this February with you and a few other guys, which is always great. And it's great to see like how like the different playing types of Americans, how they adjust their game to a European play style, because it's a lot different.
Awesome. Yeah. I know that's going to be very valuable, especially being in Lörrach. But I know you're excited to get over there. You're still in Bamberg right now, right?
Yeah, I'm living in Bamberg. I'm still living in Bamberg right now. I'm moving at the end of August.
Okay.
So it's like 4 weeks to go.
Right. Okay. And so I know you're excited. Do you have any goals, being a player, but also as a coach?
As a player, obviously, like win the league. Excuse me. Like I know, like there was a close league last season. Like the first 4 seed teams were all on the same record. So that's going to be interesting to see how the next season is going to be, how it's going to turn out. Obviously, just trying to help the team do whatever they need. As a coach, just wanted the kids to do better, like learn. And if you really want something, you have to work hard for it, right? So nothing comes easy, but you can do all things.
Yeah, and I guess for you, you're gonna have that experience of being there as a kid, knowing kind of what the system is, you know, being a German yourself, and knowing what needs to be taught, you know. So that's gonna be a really cool opportunity that you have.
For sure.
And again, same question. Like I said before to Steph, the CVJM basketball is real big on faith. What a lot of people from America don't know is that CVJM actually stands for YMCA. But the difference is in a lot of the YMCAs in the States is not actually faith related.
Okay.
Mainly focus on sports. However, the whole reason why the YMCA was created, you know, was of course through a guy that used basketball, using basketball as a platform to share Christ. And the thing I love about the CVJ and all around the world is that they have that. That's embedded in their value system. And so that's going to be a really cool opportunity you have to be able to share Christ to those kids. And so I guess take us, were you always a believer? What do you want the kids to know about you, about your faith?
So basically, I grew up in a Christian home. My dad is a pastor, so I always had like church around me. Then when I got older, like you lose focus, right? You do stuff you shouldn't do. Like that's like normal as a young kid, right? Then when I started playing again, or when I started playing when I was 14, I kind of like got back to it a little bit because like you saw the Americans coming to Lörrach because of Jesus Christ, and you're like, oh, so they're cool guys, you know, like gotta be something like cool in Christ too, you know. But never found my focus on it. And then when I was 17, 2015, I had a hard health issue, I guess I can call it, with my lungs, you know about that. And I had to basically quit basketball for like health issues, because of health issues. And I was in the hospital for a long time, couldn't play, couldn't do sports, all of that. And that's when I really found my focus on God again, started praying, starting reading the Bible, stuff like that. And then I found my focus back. And in the same summer, 2016, I was able to play again in the news release game, Lörrach against the news release team. So that was like, that's how I found my way back to Jesus Christ.
Okay, awesome. Yeah, and I've heard that story before, but I mean, I always think it's impactful just to see that God doesn't just wait for you to come. You know, He comes down and touches you and reaches you at the moment that you need Him. All right, and
yes,
so
sir.
His hand's always out there, definitely. And so, thanks for that. Yeah, I really do. I think that it really is inspiring and also really cool to know your story.
Thank you.
And so, yeah, don't want to take up so much of your time, but for those
You're good.
we appreciate you all watching this interview discussion, Coffee Around the Globe, with Steph and also now with Marius. Hey, last encouraging words, last thoughts you want people to know about you?
I'm super excited to come back. Like Lörrach is my hometown. I'm super excited to see all the old faces, but also all the new faces, because last time when I was there, it's like a long time ago. It's almost 5 years. So there are a lot of new faces. I'm really excited to see all of you new kids. Yeah, can't wait to meet y'all and work hard, work for your goals. Nothing is given to you for free. So if you want something, work for it. You can do all things.
Yeah, awesome, man. That's good words to end on. For those of you watching, go out, watch the game, watch Stefan and Marius play, watch them knock down some threes from deep, watch Marius dunk on people, and yes, dunk. I've seen it in person. Good guy overall. I'm excited for you, man. I'm excited for both of y'all to be able to go there and impact lives using the game of basketball, platform to reach others for Christ. And so for everyone else, we love y'all. Thank you for tuning in.
Appreciate y'all.
We appreciate you. Be involved in News Leads Basketball. Look at our website. Look at our Instagram. We're on social media, Instagram, Facebook. Like us. Subscribe to us on YouTube, everything. We want to be involved in your life, and we want to use basketball as a platform to reach others for Christ. So if that's something you want to be involved in, reach out to us. We'd love to see you. Like I said, Marius, and thanks, Steph. And we will talk soon.
Appreciate it.
All right. All right.
See ya.
Everyone.